Yeah. Yeah.
Seen a Dr. Pepper can? Seen a Dr. Pepper can? Seen a Dr. Pepper can? Well, Can Crush. Seen a Dr. Pepper can? Seen a Dr. Pepper can? Well, Can Crush.
Yeah.
Fred's channel. As I promised on Fred's channel. On Fred's channel. Seen a Dr. Pepper can? As I promised on Fred's channel. Seen a Dr. Pepper can? As I promised on Fred's channel. As I promised on Fred's channel.
Is there anyone jacking off to this right now?
Yeah.
Is there anyone jacking off to this right now? Thank you.
Fuck. Thanks.
Is there anyone jacking off to this right now?
Seen a Dr. Pepper can? Seen a Dr. Pepper can? Seen a Dr. Pepper can? Seen a Dr. Pepper can?
Yeah.
Oh, Brian.
Oh.
I'm feeling,
Yes.
I'm feeling patriotic today.
Patriotic.
Yeah, I want to crush a Dr. Pepper can.
Oh, I wish I had a Dr. Pepper.
Well,
I would love a Dr.
yeah.
Pepper.
we don't have Dr. Pepper. Not today. We're on to bigger and better things, Brian.
We are.
Joining me now, a lover of can crushes and a lover of patriotism, my King Lord. How are you, Brian?
I'm doing very well. How's everybody else doing tonight? Welcome to the PPS.
This is a nice, what I like to say, even number.
It is.
Nice 295, nice and,
Very
it's easily cut right, like half of, anyway, let's get down to business. People might see a familiar face in our sumo lounge, Brian. And let's get a big round of applause here for the sumo lounge.
Very excited.
Dom.
Always happy.
What's up?
Dominic Botte, thank you for
How's it
joining
going?
us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Now, as they saw briefly here, you're fighting. What is this? Dark Souls? This is.
This is some I don't know, some Reaper insect thing. I don't know. I hate these.
People might be tuning in and thinking, "My God, you guys have till the end of the year to beat Resident Evil 0, and you're not even halfway through." Yet here you are breaking the format to play. It is another Capcom game, so. We're within that realm, right? That gives us the right, and I can do whatever I want on the show, so that makes it all the more fun, right,
There
Brian?
you go. That's right. I love it.
So to spice it up and to give ourselves even more of a deficit, Brian and I are taking a step backwards, and we're handing the controls off to Dom here. So thank you, Dominic. Again, how's the Sumo Lounge? Is it comfy?
It's great. I'm chilling right now.
Chilling.
Dude, these look like Ava mass production units.
Yeah. Some kind of Gabronth armor
Also,
from Final
this looks
Fantasy.
really good on PS4. Holy shit.
Yeah, this is the HD version of Devil May Cry 4. And Dom,
Dang.
you specifically, out of the DMC series, you wanted to play this one. You loaded up a game save,
Yeah,
right?
this one's special, isn't it?
I uploaded this just because I have like all of the abilities unlocked, all of the levels unlocked, all that. So.
All the difficulties, everything unlocked.
This is just Bloody Palace. I just kind of opened this up for practice.
Yeah,
Just
this
like
is
arena.
this is an extra mode after you beat the game, right? Where you can just kind of like
Yeah, it's just
horde
like
mode.
an enemy rush kind
Yeah.
of. So
Okay.
I'm gonna wrap this up here. I'm about to probably die anyway. So.
No, dude.
So
I
this
think
is.
you've formally shown us very, very skilled proficiency in Mega Man on the stream.
Right.
And I think a lot of our viewers were blown away at the poorly played stream finally being properly played.
Professionally played when Dominic's here.
Professionally played, that's true. But now I think they're going to get another taste of just how impressive you are behind the controller here on a kind of juggling action game, something with a lot of melee or a lot of parries.
Technical
I know,
skill.
like technical, that type of gameplay where I'm such a button masher. You give it this like finesse that's so beautiful to watch. So I'm excited about today's show. not to like charge you up, hype you.
No, it's all good. Yeah.
Dude, I know you got this. So where are you taking us on first?
Well, I was thinking we should just jump right into Legendary Dark Knight mode.
Yeah.
This version I like just because the enemies aren't overpowered.
Okay.
But there are a shitload of enemies on the screen at one time, so it's still hard, but it's a little bit more fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Just to beat up on enemies. I just want to mention too, I haven't played this game in a while, so I'm a little out of practice. But
No rust.
I think as I play, I think I'll feel a bit more comfortable. So.
I think you got this.
Yeah,
But no worries, man. You gotta just do better than my average, like 2 deaths and not saving, per Resident Evil stream in the last couple of weeks.
Well, we did make some serious progress. Like, we made it down into the underground part of Resident Evil 0. And,
True.
And we did do some, we had some fun with it,
Yeah.
I think, last week. It was a nice, chill stream. We've had some,
I had a blast.
yeah, we've had some pretty exciting ones in the past couple of weeks. This is going to be pretty exciting for me because, as always, Dominic playing a Capcom game to me
Yeah.
is like fucking get Bobby Flay behind a smoker. Get fucking
Dude.
Cooking.
yeah. It's
Get
gonna be
Jinro-
fucking.
up.
Give
I-
Jinro some dead fish and let's make sushi, baby.
Listen, like when we're
Right.
talking about like professionals at video games, and this is a professionally played stream tonight with Dominic playing it, we're talking about the 10,000 hour rule. This game has been out since 2008. Dominic, I know, put 10,000 hours into this game already.
Yeah.
I watched him play this whole game like 5 times over. So you guys are going to
Yeah,
be
I played
seeing
it a
some
bit.
fun shit.
Originally, this
played
is
it a bit.
a PS3 game, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a PS3 game. So fun fact, this is actually the reason I bought a PS3
Oh shit.
was for this game when it was still a PS3 exclusive. So I bought a PS3 and they're like, oh yeah, this is coming out on all platforms now. But it's okay because it's still a Sony franchise. you know?
Yeah, I got it on PS3 and like barely scratched the surface. I remember the install was quite hefty, I remember, back in the day.
Right.
We watched this
Yeah.
thing just install on a PS4 like that, and it's insane, because I remember specifically getting this and being like, well, fuck, I guess I'll come back in 2 hours. There's a nice graphic you get to watch, I remember, but I probably spent more time watching it install than playing it, which is the case for a lot of those PS3 era games that I just was too busy at that point in my life to ever get to. I've got quite a stack still.
Yeah, I know.
And now with all the fucking deals on video games because of Black Friday and pre-Christmas shopping, it's like, how do we pass up? We were talking about Okami
Yeah.
for PS4.
Oh my god, yeah.
Something I still have never got, and I had in a
Seems
basket.
fantastic.
I was
Got
gonna
that
get a
on
Wii
Switch.
version. Oh, you got the Switch version.
Yeah, I love that Switch version.
Maybe I should get the Switch version.
The Switch version is
Damn.
that's the one I would say, like,
Yeah.
because that's gonna have all of the great high-res awesomeness that the PS4 version's gonna have, and then it's gonna have the ability to take that fucking anywhere with you.
Yeah,
and that
that's a
game
big
is
one.
great for that. Like, I took it around on Thanksgiving. I played a little bit around at my parents' house. Snowsheen, thanks for the sub. Really appreciate that.
Oh, thanks, bro.
So
So yeah, with the portability of the Switch, I finally started like using that aspect of it.
It's so great.
I brought it around at Thanksgiving, and I know with Smash Brothers, it's gonna get brought around at Christmas.
Real quick, Dominic, do you feel is this the beginning of the game?
This is the second mission.
Okay, I feel like this part
It does look
especially is like so much like the first Devil May Cry.
first
Like
one. Oh,
Need
yeah.
for Beat. You start outside, you go up a mountain, you come into like a castle with like marionettes and shit. Oh, what difficulty are you playing?
Legendary Dark Knight mode.
So is that the hardest difficulty?
No, so it's more enemies, and it's enemies that are usually later in the game, appear earlier.
Okay, yeah.
So
'cause-
like a room like this, like they're just spawning
And
enemies.
there's a ton on screen. You're like you said before,
Yeah.
man. You're right.
yeah, this looks like a Dynasty Warriors game, but it's not.
It's kind of fucking crazy.
So
yeah.
so right now you're trying to manage just like as
Juggle.
many inputs as
Just-
possible, right?
Just not, yeah. I don't want to. I'm trying to stay in the air as much as possible
Okay.
because once I get in there, I just get fucked.
For you, in this mode, is it kind of like the more enemies you have in the rooms like this, the more you can keep that combo up because there's just more shit to hit?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
the only
there-
thing that doesn't keep your combo up is getting hit. Then
Yeah.
then you lose your thing.
So as long as you avoid the attacks,
Right.
easier said than done. Nice. And are you playing-
Also grabs really help too because you're invincible during grabs. So
Oh, really?
I'm gonna do a lot of grabs. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That seems counterintuitive.
You know all the invisibility frames. And are you Virgil?
I'm Nero.
You're Nero, that's right.
Now-
see, I never got like far at all in this game, so I'm like severely lacking on the lore because I only know the first 3 and barely
Yeah.
the third.
I remember really enjoying this one. I felt like this one for me was one of my favorite, if not my favorite of the series.
I really like this game. Some people hate on it because there is some repetition with the missions and bosses. Because you kind of play the game as Nero and then you kind of play it backwards with Dante.
Yeah.
So I mean that's understandable, but playing as Nero is fun because he gets grabs and he has his pistol is pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Load
But
times are awesome.
with Dante, once you switch over to him, it's just like a huge sigh of relief. It's so fun playing as Dante.
It really is. I remember that.
I'll
You
do a
should've
little
led
bit
with
of that too. I'm just gonna play a couple of missions with Nero and then try and switch over to Dante.
Yeah.
The game does get really hard on this mode with Dante though, so I might switch down difficulties.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But
I'd love
we'll
to
see.
see what it looks like. So if that's cool, let's
Yeah,
like
I'll
fucking push it,
play
and
around.
then we can bump down. But I think this, on a technical standpoint, in terms of like out of all the games, does this game have like the most balanced system? Like, is there one that does it better? How's like DMC compared to this?
I mean, DMC is just kind of an outlier. It kind of had it.
It's such a
it-
unique.
It took some mechanics from this because with Nero you have the grab mechanic, and
Yeah.
then in DMC they added a grab and like shove mechanic.
Mhm.
So they kind of built upon that a little bit, which is cool. But the gameplay is good. It's just I just didn't like the characters. You know?
Yeah.
There's
In this one or DMC?
in DMC.
Okay.
I know
This
that
is,
was a
this
big
is
gripe.
fine for character. You know, it's still a goofy story either way. So.
Yeah.
It's Capcom, so the camp is something I count on.
Yeah.
which I like.
That one it pushed it to a level where it was like so outside the box. I think.
Yeah.
For the hardcore DMC fans, they wanted like
we want let's party Dante.
Yeah.
We don't want
brooding teen Dante.
Well,
dude, the opening though, where he's like in the trailer with the 2 strippers,
cool.
and there's like panties flying through the in slow motion. I don't know. I thought it was like
panties.
It kind of gave me the feeling of like, all right, I could get behind young Dante.
Didn't he wasn't there a whole level where you were like inside of a TV? Or something?
Yeah, there was like a Fox News
right-wing news organization level.
Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah, that was cool though.
You floated in on all the levels, like the platforms where the graphics and like the little like tax and what do you call that, crawl at the bottom of all the stupid stock exchange shit. That stupid shit. That perverted shit.
Stock ticker.
Yeah, whatever that Richie Rich shit is.
Hell yeah.
There's just 1%ers up there in the New York Stock Exchange with their fancy Merlot and their crawl at the bottom of CNN. You think I don't see inside the mystery?
No.
You're right.
Jordan Jones is right.
Brother!
Brian, we've got that Discord. If you want to drop the Discord link in our Twitch chat, I know you've been doing it, but do you want to take a Discord call?
Yeah, we're gonna talk to Ultra Kevin 900 because that's a new name.
That I believe I think I know Ultra Kevin. I think I know.
Oh yeah, I met him at.
I think I know who he is.
Yes.
Is that the thought
Hello.
police?
Is this the sweet officer, the long dick of the law himself?
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
How you doing,
Is
Kevin?
this Mr. Thought Police himself?
Good, man. The thought cop extraordinaire, as it were.
Oh, nice.
Well, thanks for calling into the PPS, man. I'm glad to hear your voice again.
Thanks for coming on the show, man. I really appreciate it.
Sure, I'll fill in the rest of the audience here. Maybe might not know what we're talking about, but you have a podcast called the Thought Cops.
Yes, sir.
And I was on your last episode. You could check my Twitter out, look back last week, and
I'm pulling it.
you can throw them a follow. Brian will drop it in. But it was a really fun episode. My brother-in-law just texted me today that he was listening. He's like, so how do you feel about Ooh Woo? I'm like, oh, fucking Ooh Woo again.
Is that 94 episodes you guys have done?
Yep.
Dude, congratulations.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah, people should check that out. But how can we help you here today?
I'm just kind of hanging out on a Wednesday night. Figured I'd drop in, say thanks, and see what you're up to.
Cool. We changed it up. We got a little sick and tired of Miss Rebecca Chambers and Billy Cohen strutting around the old Spencer real estate agency. So now we're keeping it back into the Resident Evil, genre. It's still Capcom. Devil May Cry was kind of birthed out of Resident Evil.
That's true.
Resident Evil 4 was originally worked on by the creator of Devil May Cry, and then he just, did he turn that around? And do you know more about that, Dom?
Yeah, so
they said it was too different, right?
Yeah, so they started making Resident Evil 4, and they're like, yeah, we're going to have more action, we're going to do this and that, it's going to take place in this castle. And they're like, this is kind of a different game.
Yeah, totally.
So they just split it off into Devil May Cry, and then they,
And thank God, because, I mean, really...
I got Smoking Style.
There's not many franchises that Capcom has that I still really get behind. Resident Evil is the number one.
Smoking Style, we got it.
Oh,
damn.
We got it.
Triple S.
Devil May Cry, I think I've bought every DMC. You play any of the DMC games, Kevin?
Oh my God.
I've actually only played Bayonetta.
Bayonetta.
Insanely similar.
Bayonetta's fantastic.
Bayonetta, I was kind of sold on that being like, hey, it's like DMC. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Looks alone and graphics-wise, I wasn't convinced. Go figure, but I should have been.
Yeah, gameplay-wise, it looks pretty similar.
Yeah, that whole juggling thing. Even for a button masher, I mean, you put these games on easy, you can get through, and I've always loved the story of the Dark Knight of Sparta and his dad's legacy, and I don't know. I mainly am familiar with the first game. I played that one a lot.
Yeah, that one I played a shit ton.
And everyone shits on 2, but I did play through 2, and I didn't know...
Bayonetta 2?
No, I'm sorry. Devil May Cry 2.
Oh God, that game.
I didn't know enough about gaming back then You know, I wasn't reviewing
Right.
shit on the reg, and I hadn't even met these boys back when that game came out. But you know, at the time I was like, great, you know, a sequel to DMC, and I had fun, both characters.
I remember I was so excited for that game. I think it was my freshman year of high school. I was so excited for that game, and then reviews started coming out, and it was getting like 6s, and I was just like, there's no way. I was like, there's no way. The first one was so good. And I picked it up, and it was just like, I don't know, it just felt hollow.
Yeah, I didn't read reviews back then.
It was just not. It felt like an arcade game or something. I don't know, it was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, where did they go
looked like
wrong?
shit.
Like, where did they change?
They made the environments really open, and like the gameplay just kind of felt floaty.
Yeah.
And Dante had no personality whatsoever.
It's second
Yeah, it
character,
was really
right?
bad.
And
Yeah.
it just kind of felt like the combat was mushy. It wasn't snappy like the first one.
Did they add a second character, a blonde
Yeah,
girl?
there's a second disc,
Lucia.
Lucia. Yeah,
But it's not
this
Trish,
red
it's
girl.
Lucia.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
a brand new character. And I think I played around there a little bit. I was like, I'm not gonna play.
Did she ever come back?
No,
No.
Devil May Cry 2 has essentially been like wiped from
Right.
the series.
That's what I've heard. I still got my copy.
Yeah, I still have my physical copy of that game that came out.
You know, I never saw really good figures or anything aside from PlayArts Kai did Devil May Cry like in their first wave,
Yeah.
and I got that, and it's like original Dante.
There's a Dante NECA figure.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's sick.
Oh,
I
that's
have it.
tight. Check that out. I was just looking. NECA did
Look
a
at all
God of
these
War.
enemies spawning right now. Oh
Damn.
my god. Oh my god.
Damn,
Coming.
here's more.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, kids are getting
This is
petty.
like-
Holy
uh,
crap, Flowers!
This is insane.
I have to devil trigger up, dude. I have to devil trigger.
Oh,
Look at this.
Look at that. Looking like his fucking
Oh,
father here.
no.
Big dick stunting.
Big dick stunt.
Boom. C for carnage, C for cock.
Atomic.
Yeah, you'll rank up in style really fast just because the amount of enemies you're hitting.
Yeah,
You'll
right?
notice too with these enemies, they all kind of descend upon you on the same time.
Yeah.
Damn.
This is like fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Also, again, I cannot believe how good this remaster looks.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, they just
Oh,
cleaned
is
it
this
up.
the PS4?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that PS4 HD version, we're playing that.
Right.
As someone who hasn't played any of these games, should I get the remaster pack?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The
It still
first
holds
one is
up?
still fun. The third one is still fantastic. And then this one is not included in that pack, but it's definitely worth picking up. You can get it on like PSN for like $20, I think.
Third one has best girl too. The brunette with that giant rocket
Oh,
launcher.
Lady.
Yeah, lady.
Yeah, I think. I don't know if you can play in her as this version or not.
Did they get rid of the hand that would come through the barrier
yeah, that was cool.
and grab you? Do you
I
remember
think
that?
they did get rid of that. It's in 3,
Oh, that's still in 3.
but
okay.
it is. I don't think it is in this version.
One and 3. That was a cool effect.
Huh.
And it would hurt you too. If
Yeah.
you didn't move, it would take a little bit of your health.
Is there any
Don't stand
difference
next to that
between
door.
the HD collection on the PS3 and the PS4?
The,
May Cry?
the PS3 version is 720. PS4 version is 1080.
Okay.
They didn't.
There you go.
It is bummer that it's not 4K, but
Huh.
it is still a resolution bump. So
Take what you can get. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, franchise-wise, like Resident Evil is #1, but the only other thing I'm really into that Capcom has is Devil May Cry, and I almost forgot about it because it's so infrequent they put games out.
Yeah.
I fell off of Monster Hunter, and I really only dipped my toe into that franchise, to be honest.
I really stuck with. I really got into Monster Hunter this last generation.
Yeah.
Those games were a lot of fun.
What else is on the horizon? I mean, we know, of course, Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Capcom. I was just really disappointed. We went in detail about that before.
Actually,
Last time you were on Dom, but
not even on the horizon, but didn't 11 come out? Mega Man 11?
Mega Man 11 came out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I
That
got
was
it too.
fantastic. That was fantastic.
Good.
I think it was really cool as a new Mega Man game for kind of new fans because there hasn't been one in so long. A lot of people were disappointed, that Bass wasn't in it. Proto Man is not in it at all.
Yeah.
But it's kind of I feel like hopefully it's a new beginning for the series. If it's not and we wait, another long time, that's a bummer. But I think as a kind of a fresh start to the series, I think it was really good. So I was
You approve?
I think the bosses in that game were some of the best designs the series has ever had.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I thought the bosses were badass.
So this is the one that had the totally different art style and everything, or is this still look like?
It still looked like a traditional Mega Man game.
Okay.
Sprites.
But it was 3D. It was not.
Okay.
You know, it was 2.5D.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It wasn't the
It wasn't a retro.
Okay.
They put that angle on
which
it.
is good. I think we need to move past.
Yeah,
I
I'm
agree.
glad they kind of moved.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well,
thanks, Kevin.
Absolutely, man. Thank you.
Me and Brian have the same
Exact same thought.
at the exact same time.
Yeah.
any parting words for us?
Say hi to Grant
Listen
for
to
me.
Talk Cops. Follow us.
I matrixed him.
Yeah. Follow us on. He was about to plug it, but we matrixed him out.
Well, follow him on Twitter, right? Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah.
Dot Cops.
Brian can look that up.
Drop those in the chat.
We threw Dom's at reply here. He's at Little Dom.
Yeah, hit me up, Lil Dom 911.
Yeah.
Instagram,
911.
Twitter.
Both of them. Instagram and Twitter.
Yep. Hit me up. I'm out there.
I love how you're masterfully handling like some of these boss characters actually too, while having the competent review of Mega Man. At the
Oh,
same
yeah.
time.
I'm telling you.
Something I'm not capable.
I kind
of.
of hit like a zen moment earlier when I was fighting all those dudes in the alleyway.
Great.
I'm telling you, watching Dominic play this game.
It looks
is-
like it's on
is-
demo mode. Like when you let the fucking title screen go too long. And
Yeah.
it's just like a perfect playthrough to showcase the game's elements. It's a thing of beauty.
Dominic is very good at this game.
So where can you find them Thought Cops?
Oh, I put it in.
It's at the Real Thought Cops, right?
Real Thought Cops on Twitter,
Not the
and
fake
then
ones.
not the fake ones. Let me see if they got Instagram too. You know, they got some merch, so you can check that out.
Check
Go to
it
their
out.
website, thoughtcopspodcast.com.
Man, and our merch is been flying from Black Friday. I heard last week a lot of callers called in. They already got some of their stuff. So
Yeah.
hopefully most everything you ordered on Black Friday that wasn't a pre-order is showing up. Man, time flies. I can't believe we're already this close to Christmas.
Yeah, I know.
We're like, Dom, we're like not quite halfway through Resident Evil 0.
Uh-huh.
But we have what, like 3 more Saturdays?
The game
Or
isn't that long though, is it?
Wednesdays.
No, it's very short.
It's not that long. Yeah, it's not. And I'm such an item hoarder. I'm like sticking my nose in every nook and cranny trying to find everything. We're killing
Not
like
every nook and cranny, John.
Jesus Christ, bro.
I'm making sure I think I have.
Sorry.
No, that's a great Saeed outtake. Time to spend some gold orbs.
Because anytime I hear the phrase
need it.
nook and cranny, it's so burnt into my brain. It's the best outtake from Lost.
Yeah.
I won't do it again because I imitated it perfectly, but
No.
it's an outtake from season 3. Just watch the blooper reel. It's great.
Yeah, be warned.
I think we got
So funny. Watch it as many
a.
times as you can and watch everybody's faces in the scene.
Oh, we got
look at
boss
this fucking
time.
It's a Balrog from Lord of the
Minotaur.
Rings.
Like a Minotaur.
All right,
Oh,
let's see
it
if I
is.
remember how to fight this guy. I don't know. We'll see how this goes.
Dude, I don't know. I believe we've got a caller who wants to cheer you on. Brian, can you drop someone for
Oh,
us?
I will. We're gonna drop someone.
So we're gonna have to go into overtime for this next couple of weeks of Resident Evil, and then maybe come in on New Year's Eve. I don't know if you got plans, Brian.
Maybe.
I
I don't know.
I don't
Hope
know
do.
either.
Oh,
Right then,
Hello.
you are with us today.
Right then, shouts
Whoa.
out.
It's been a while.
It has. How are you, man?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. How about you guys?
I'm doing well. I'm happy to be back here in the studio hanging out, and I'm happy we're back
Hell
into
yeah.
our guest mode, having a friend in the sumo lounge to aid Brian and I.
Yes. I'm excited for that too.
That helps.
And this fight is working
oh, this
well.
is pretty sick.
He's
Watch
got.
this.
Oh shit. Oh. And full devil trigger.
really-
Devil trigger form, right?
Oh,
He's blowing
yeah.
up. He's blowing up.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That is sick. I really need to get into these games. I've been wanting to get into them. for
Dude, just pump the
a while.
brakes right now. Have you been getting all the games that are out right now?
No,
so much good
unfortunately.
stuff.
We were talking about this before the PPS started. Like, There are so many fucking games right now.
Oh,
I'm like,
Spider-Man's like on sale now.
Spider-Man.
So
like,
if you didn't get it before, I'm weird with buying
Oh, no,
myself a bunch of games right before Christmas.
I got Spider-Man. That was the last game, and then I felt I couldn't keep up after that.
Yeah.
There's so many good stuff going on.
I got, for me, it was just kind of like, if I know I'm going to get something, I know I can wait, but I don't want to, because I might want to get into that. And,
Down the road,
and I just want to have it, because that's how it works best for me.
Shit. He fucking
That's
charged.
okay. Gold orb used.
He charged you,
He's got
bruh.
3 of them,
No,
so.
I'm not gonna use it.
No? Okay.
And all hope.
We abandon all hope here. That's maybe the one time I'm gonna have to get to play this tonight.
But yeah, for me, it was like, I know I want to have Red Dead because I want to fuck around with it.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't,
yeah.
I don't want to have
yeah.
to wait for that, so I
And,
got
like,
that.
I haven't even tried out the online that's like here now.
Oh, there's supposed to be a patch because there's still a bunch of problems. It's
I'm
a beta.
totally fine. I'm totally fine waiting until it's got a couple months of it being corrected. Yeah, before I jump in. But like, there's so much to play. Oh,
There's
but
so
yeah.
much to play. There's that. We just got Persona,
Tetris
the
Effect.
Dancing All Night HD collection on PS4.
Oh yeah, that I really, dude.
I feel
better this time,
bad
guys.
and excited because it's
You got
really
this,
cool
Dom.
that game is out. It's really shitty that they did, what was I gonna say? No, hold on.
Which one?
No, I'm
Dancing All
thinking-
Night?
No, I'm thinking of a different thing.
Oh, well, you know
Sorry.
what else
Oh.
came out?
Because I
I got-
haven't jumped into the other ones, and I forgot. I was gonna say it's shitty that you don't have the ability to play on the Vita, but then I remembered that not all of them came out on the Vita.
On the Persona
Yeah.
games.
So the ones I think it actually enables you now to play it with the Vita. So you can
Oh, really?
if you get the game, it says PS4 and PS Vita. So I thought that was really cool.
I
that
thought those games were on Vita.
But that's what I mean. I think if you get the collection, I think you might get both. Because
I don't know.
I feel like it shows up there, and when it says that, you're normally able to play it on both.
Yeah.
Am I
maybe.
wrong?
You
Yeah.
Chat?
You should probably confirm that before purchase. But normally, like when I would buy stuff on PSP, it worked on the PS3. As far as like a PS1 Classic or something like that, Sony's definitely got their handheld compatibility and
I'm gonna pop out.
interactivity between like the Vita and the current system, like the PS4, better than anything else. But I don't know. I've never jumped into the Persona pool.
Persona is all those games are fantastic.
Everyone has
Oh.
told me like so many good
Dude.
things. Almost
So
all my
amazing.
friends play them.
Oddly enough, the first thing I played when I got that collection was Persona 3, because the first time I ever played that, or I never played any Persona games, but the reason I know Persona is watching Dominic play Persona 3 at his house back when he was a kid. And like, I would just go over there, he'd be playing Persona 3 and just going down fucking into this labyrinth and trying to kill fucking spiders and getting furious because he would spend an hour doing this whole thing, die right at the end, and have to do the whole night over. But all the music
sounds
was
like
so
Persona.
yeah, all the music was so cool. I wanted to revisit that, so I went and I beat all of it on normal already. So yeah, Dominic was the reason I know anything about Persona.
Yeah, you've always played those at the time kind of like hidden Japanese gems that turned out to be like fucking huge
Yeah,
franchises.
because I was looking, I mean, I loved RPGs, I love Final Fantasy, and those games were just no longer scratching that itch, so I just started looking elsewhere, and, I would read about games and see shit, and, that's kind of what evolved my taste a little bit. And now that's why I hate Final Fantasy, because no identity now.
Everyone's proved that their
These other
brand
fantastic JRPGs,
Yeah.
I'm just like, they're there, just, like, give up on Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is with them and like not getting their shit together.
I kind of feel like sometimes it comes down to like they used to be the only fish in the sea, so they could kind of like get away with doing it because
Taking for as long as they wanted.
or
and-
and making the games the way they wanted to without like any recourse, and like they were innovative, and then after a while so many people came out and they tried to keep up instead of staying true to what makes their experience
Killed that
that
fool.
experience. And I think that's where they kind of lost it. They tried to keep up. They didn't try to do themselves better.
Yeah.
You know, or
Exactly.
translate what they did and what they brought to games, which was like a depth of warmth. It's like, you know, I was really excited for Kingdom Hearts, for instance.
The new one.
The new one.
The game does not look good.
Right? Like the
It looks like a pretty game, and if you like Disney, I'm sure you'll
Yeah.
like it. But it just looks like a mess.
and that's kind of the thing.
Gameplay-wise.
I hate shit talking. I hate being negative. But when I look at it, it doesn't represent what made Kingdom Hearts cool, and that's why it took 10 years to come out.
Right.
And I feel like all of the things that we're looking for that are from Square are not going to be in the game.
No.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be very minimal Square shit. You'll see Moomins, and you'll see like maybe a Chocobo or two.
Talking
But
Moogles?
Moogles or whatever
Yeah.
they're called. Moomins. What's a Moomin from?
I don't know.
That's something
you're
else.
Moomin. Moving on. Yeah, I agree, man. Square. I'm worried about like what's gonna happen with Final Fantasy VII. Who could know? But let's take a quick break. Oh,
You guys talking shit on Final Fantasy?
we were talking shit on Final Fantasy, but we were just about to run to a potty break. I could take a leak.
Go take a leak.
B-boys
Hey, you guys
here.
go take a shit. I'll talk shit on Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
in the next 22 minutes.
You want to talk shit?
We'll talk some shit.
Yeah, we'll
be
talk
right
shit.
back.
We're talking shit.
Hold on. Oh, we got Rythan.
Hello.
Hang on.
We'll bring it back.
Yeah. Is this a graduation song?
Okay, Brian, I'm coming in hot.
Coming real hot.
Welcome back. Your boys are here.
We are.
We're joined by Rocco now here.
Big
and
dude.
do you want to get Rythan back on, Brian?
He's already
He's
here.
here, baby.
Hey.
I love it. You want to grab that mic, Rocco? Yeah. Hey,
Say hi to
Rythan.
Rock.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't think anyone can see you though. You're of all the
That's okay,
places.
God complex.
Somehow of everywhere in this room. Oh, you're kind of behind Brian there.
I'm kind of behind Brian.
I see.
He's
it,
near
yeah.
the Night of the
Hey,
Living
what's
Dead
up?
poster. It's like symbolism.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're like Kyra Shone. You're like veiled in mystery.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, excuse me.
I never thought my life could be
What is that?
anything but catastrophe.
Oh,
Rythan,
Garrett loves when I sing songs
Yeah.
from that movie. He just wants me to do it every episode.
how was your weekend coming up? You got any plans?
I got
God,
no
I
plans
hate these
except just to
guys.
try to catch up and been playing a lot of Yakuza Kiwami.
Oh.
It's free on PSN, PS Plus.
Kiwami.
I hate
More
these
games
guys.
in my stack I
So
haven't been
many,
able
yeah.
to get to. Dom, these guys look like some kind of birds.
Yeah, so these enemies are super annoying because your normal attacks don't work. You have to actually keep grabbing them to snatch away the darkness, and then
Snatch away the darkness.
yeah, and then it reveals that they're just like these little insect guys.
Oh, and
But they're
then,
just really
Remember the Spider-Man
they're
musical?
just really annoying. They're just like really like they're just different enemies that are just like really annoying.
they have like little stingers. Like
Yeah, and then there's
mosquitoes.
like bigger like white. Yeah, they just have like a finger that they just stab you with.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And they have there's a bigger form of these enemies that are like white ones that have like claws that are really annoying. That was what I was fighting earlier in the Bloody Palace.
Nothing like that in Yakuza 0, huh, Rythan?
No, unfortunately. Well, I don't know. I think I'm still very early. in
Okay,
the
maybe,
game.
or Kiwami,
Yeah.
not 0. You're
Yeah, it could be some plot twist.
Yeah.
Yeah, some plot twist. I don't know yet.
No spoilers, I don't know. I love that
No fight.
uppercut. That
I love
uppercut
that too.
look. Oh, that's awesome.
It's that purple and black mix, that Ganondorf.
Yeah.
There you go.
This really watching this now is the first time I've seen this HD version. I want to pick this
Yeah,
up
I've never
too.
seen it. The frame rate fucking.
I forgot to mention I
60
did. I turned on something called Turbo Mode, which ups the speed of the game.
Oh really?
Oh wow.
Just to kind of make it a little bit snappier. So
Classic Capcom.
So everything runs at still 60 frames, but the gameplay itself is faster. So
just like Street Fighter 2, we got Turbo Mode in Devil May Cry.
So it just makes it a little bit crazier. So I turned that on for fun.
Wow.
It's Devil May Cry 3 Turbo. 4 Turbo?
4.
So you're playing and you're gonna catch up a little bit on some Kiwami this weekend. I gotta re-up my PlayStation Plus. It just gave me that email. Boom.
Ooh.
Time to pay the piper again for another year.
Just renewed mine.
Oh man.
I'm gonna have to pull the trigger on the game or the Switch one as well now, because with the Smash Brothers release right around the corner. Oh, I know I'm gonna want online.
That too.
Damn. I'm getting hit with 2 extra payments this month. That's okay.
See, that's another one. It's like, I know I'm going to get this at some point. So like I said last week, went out and got the deluxe edition, pre-order on the digital download, so it's ready to go tomorrow or whenever it is going to be. Yeah, it's going to be tomorrow night, right? 9?
Tomorrow night? Are you going to go out and pick it up?
No, it's download right on there with all the DLC when it comes out.
God,
I got that digital copy. I'm all about, you know what? People cut the cord in terms of the 3/4 inch jack for their fucking phone. I cut the cord on physical copies. Fuck that shit. All digital. Why would I get up when I can just have it right
Hell yeah.
there?
I think cutting the cord was like pre-cable, cut the cable.
Oh my god.
I think it meant like when you got rid of like your landline phone and you went to like a wireless phone.
Oh man, I cut the cord.
I cut the cord.
Like fucking goddamn Rage Against the Machine
Oh,
Gorilla
Lord.
Radio, turn that shit up. I'm fucking turned right now. I'm fucking lit.
What would cut the cord be originally referring to? Really?
I have no idea. But I mean, umbilical cord, I would assume.
Oh, I died.
That's what I thought.
Would you say cut the cord for cable? I'd say cut the cable.
Well, there's a cable for the cord.
Yeah.
They do. Oh, I got you.
Now, technically speaking, because you actually work in this field, is there a difference between a cord and a cable?
Yeah,
like,
a cord is like rope or corded steel.
Okay.
Like something that's like braided together.
So if I asked you for a microphone cord and I asked you for a microphone cable,
that's the same thing. I mean, it's a slang.
Is that a misnomer?
Yeah, because I guess like, oh, you have a messy AV display behind your TV. I can see all your cords hanging down. You could also say I see all your cables hanging down.
Probably cable is the correct term, and then like the layman incorrect term.
Yeah, like
is
if
cord.
you're buying wire online or cable that's something that's got like multiple strands of wire in it, it's called cable. It's not called, it's not called,
I hope everyone's enjoying the live
it's not called cord.
It's not.
Is this what you were looking for, Rythan, on a hot Wednesday? Some electrical discussion?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Well,
Definitely,
shit.
yeah.
If that's what you wanted to see, Brian, I think we should probably hit just a little commercial break right now.
Yeah, let's see
Rythan,
it.
you don't mind, do you?
No, I don't mind.
Okay. Here we go.
Welcome. Are you in need of wiring, harnesses, soldering? Do you have some type of doodad, machine, motor, or fan? Contact Hunter Wiring Solutions. Brian, drop that link right in the chat.
I am so fucking pissed.
Kevin, shut up. Hunter Wiring Solutions can meet any need for any type of harness. Military application. Ethernet cable. Deep space activity. Contact Hunter Wiring Solutions now. Email Garrett at mega64.com today.
Alright, cut that fucking music off. Okay, thanks.
Cut
Now,
that bitch off.
back to the gameplay. Are these ice princesses taking the
Dude,
old
these
crystal
guys
nap
are
or what?
tough.
Oh my god.
You're still dancing. Rythan, what do you think? You had enough of the electronics gab, and you're ready for some real gamer
I'm gonna
talk?
pop an item, dude.
Yeah, I'm ready for some gamer talk. I'm
guys
just
popping
send
items.
an email.
Go ahead with the
I
gamer
had to
talk.
pop an item.
I'm on uppers. Dominic's popping an item. Do it.
Oh
Let's
my
get some gamer
god.
talk.
All right, go.
All right.
What do you want to talk
Gamer
about?
talk.
What about
There's
that
a lot of
PlayStation Classic, baby?
Fuck
Okay.
that thing.
I got one. I had it pre-ordered. I kept it pre-ordered. Rocco, you kept yours?
The thing is ass.
Dom, no. No go, Dom.
No, it's the lineup was already shoddy, and
Right?
then
One strike.
50
then,
hertz. Video about it?
yeah, then the 50 hertz thing came out, and
Strike two.
I decided they just didn't even care.
You know,
Apparently there is apparently a debug mode.
Yeah.
We were just talking about it before you got here.
Which is crazy.
Now-
Put in a keyboard and press escape.
I'm so interested now,
so
man.
bizarre. So I mean that is cool for maybe some homebrew opportunities there.
But at that point, I feel like get just a board and do like a Raspberry because, if you're gonna spend the $100, like customize it so that it's fucking.
Yeah.
You could also buy a PS3 and probably buy all those games for less than $100.
That's true.
And I had so much fun with my first PSP, just putting homebrew software on it and playing I got it to run fucking Quake and Doom and getting all the old
rad.
PS1 classics and the Super Nintendo, Genesis emulators and everything. That was the most fun I had with my PSP. So this other Sony product being so easy to manipulate, I'm excited for that now more than I was with the NES Classic or the Neo Geo Classic. I don't know if there's been any homebrew attempts on that yet, but Rocco, you said you're excited for maybe what could come, or are you gonna leave it stock?
No, I was just gonna say I would, if this thing was $50, I would tell everyone to get it just to fuck around with it, because there's a bunch of dumb games on it, fun games too, but dumb games to mess around with. The hacking thing. For $50, it would have been a lot of the little cut corners could have been excused, but at $100, I can't do it. I can't recommend it.
I agree with you, Rocco.
If it was $50, it'd be like, hey, you know what? Fuck it, have fun.
Yeah.
But 100 is just man, because I don't even Cool Borders 2. I never played that, and it hasn't aged well. But I've been having fun trying to get it to work.
Yeah.
For $50, it'd be a lot of fun just to mess with all this stuff. But 100,
No one's trying to play that.
For whatever reason, the lineup never bugged me because at least 4 or 5.
To you.
4 or 5 good ones are in there for
Yeah.
me, and I heard people outward say
here you go.
fuck Cool Borders 2, that game sucks, but that was one of my top 3 on that list.
Yeah, see, I never liked any of that stuff. I liked Final Fantasy and Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
And for me, I think it really kind of comes down to this being a greatest hits album. Video games kind of have come into the function of where music is at, and this is a greatest hits for the PlayStation. Not necessarily games that the gamers who are entrenched in them knew, but the games that people kind of knew the PlayStation for and represented something of the PlayStation. That's kind of how I take it, because I'll listen to a greatest hits album and I'll be like, they really put this on there, and excluded these other songs, but most people don't know those songs.
Yeah.
So it's just meant to sell to a wide audience, not to the people who, like Rocco or us. We all have a PS3 and can get all of these games for less than $100, or through another means or whatever. Yeah. This is not for us. This is for kids who don't know what PlayStation is.
Or it's for me, who is down with the $100 price tag, to just throw that on my auxiliary input on a TV. And whip through those games 5 minutes each, eject back to the other menu, pick another game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, play that for 10 minutes, and then maybe pick my favorites, actually get into some save states. But then it's going back in the box, kind of like my NES Classic. So now, saying all of that, the thing's been sitting there for fucking 3 days on my desk. I have been busy.
You're not playing that shit,
but
dude.
I have been busy. But I'm looking forward
that.
this week when I get some time off for Christmas, or this month, I should say, coming up here. I'm gonna bring that around to Christmas gatherings and shit, because I know me and my sister are gonna have a blast. busting out our old favorites.
I played SNES Classic a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
so
there's
did I.
still games I'm playing on it because it's got it's got the RPGs.
It's the best format for it.
It's got
too.
everything that I wanted. Honestly, other than Chrono Trigger, it has everything I wanted.
Yeah,
And
that's
they-
so dumb it's not
They
on there.
nailed. That's how you perfectly execute a collection as like almost a museum piece, is in that Super Nintendo and NES classic. Like the way their menus are set up and everything. Some people griped about the menus in the PlayStation. From what I saw, I love.
seems fine.
I love that it's that goofy paintbrush shit.
Yeah, I thought that was great.
That's how the PlayStation was.
Yeah.
So bring me back there.
Someone found when they were going through those menus and whatnot. Someone found that Mega Man Legends was almost going to be on that.
Oh,
really? Oh, I didn't know that.
That means
that would have been perfect.
That would have
a
been
couple
sick.
more
I would have
months.
played that.
There'll be instructions and YouTube videos on how to get anything you want on that, and I'm down.
There's
But
gonna be some hacks
until then,
about that.
yeah. You know any sweet hacks, right then?
No, not specifically for the classic, but I got hacks for other media.
Oh, okay. You've been hacking. Dom,
Yeah.
They don't allow hacking.
Dominic doesn't allow hacking. Yeah, I was gonna say he's not a big fan of
Be
hacking.
careful with that, please.
Okay, yeah, no, if it's for I don't want to be a cheater, okay, but I'm talking about cool hacks.
Talking about Game Genies over here.
Talking about Game Genie? You talking about putting
Not-
no scuff controller in the mix, or what are you doing?
No scuffs. I'm talking about cool hacks. I'm not at liberty to say exactly what they are, but let me tell you, it's believe me,
Wow.
it's cool hacks.
All right.
I'll cover my ears, and if you need to do your thing, do your thing.
Yeah, do it. Invade our stream. Like, I tweeted out the other day that I was gonna dress like a chick version of Neo.
Ooh.
With 6
Yeah,
and
wow.
5s. And no, I know. The reason I tweeted that out is because it kept making me laugh that I couldn't remember Trinity's name. So I just kept thinking like, yeah, what's Trinity? What's that character? What's a chick version of Neo from the
chick version of Neo.
And then I finally remembered, like, oh yeah, Trinity. But it was funnier. It was funnier to me when I wrote out chick version of Neo.
Chick version of Neo.
He does. They do call her Trin at a couple
Trin.
points.
Yeah, they do.
Trin.
In sequels.
I think
Trin?
like he specifically calls her
That's
that.
his. That's the one's nickname for her.
Yeah, doesn't he? Isn't it even after after his eyes come out? He's like Trinity. No, it's after they crash the logos.
Oh yeah.
Oh, not the
shit.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Nope.
Nebuchadnezzar,
boss.
That was
right
Trini.
then. Can you say Nebuchadnezzar 3 times fast?
Nebuchadnezzar? Is that what he said?
Yeah, but you gotta do
It
it.
was the Nebuchadnezzar.
3 times fast.
Nebuchadnezzar. Fuck.
Goodbye.
in your room! Get in your room and be quiet!
We'll be right back.
He will.
Nebuchadnezzar, the logos, the hammer. I know there's another one.
What else? And we're back. Brian,
that's a quick break.
It's a quick break. Sorry, didn't mean
Yeah.
to confuse you there. Shit. Are you loading into a new level there, Dom?
I'm trying to. There's kind of a puzzle in this stage that I always forget where to go.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'm just trying to get my bearings.
Take your
straight
time.
here.
I wasn't sure if you were.
Get the bearings.
I think I found
Work
it.
it
Showcasing
out.
a new
I remember
element.
this too. This part sucked.
Yeah, you have to activate these blade things. It's annoying.
You have to, it's a lot of backtracking.
Running back and forth to get
yeah,
shit
it's
done.
just levels that kind of look the same. But I think I found it.
Well, we got a lot planned for December here at Mega 64. I know we've announced the Christmas cast. That's the 16th?
Sunday, December 16th.
It is December 16th. Hell yes. My dates are all over the place, but I can't believe I remember that one. We've got a fun amount of stuff planned, so make sure you tune in. You want to be there live for the Christmas cast.
Absolutely.
Brian, are you excited?
Oh, I'm so excited for the Christmas
to see
cast.
the mayhem. You get to sit back and kind of oversee the chaos.
I do. It's going to be a good time to watch this one go down.
We got a nice new creative space to be in. Last year, it's crazy to think that last year we were in the old studio.
I know.
It doesn't seem like we've been here that long. Or it seems like we've been here longer, I should say.
I know.
It
seems like it's been 5 years since we were at that studio.
But less than 1.
I have asthma.
I do.
Wow.
The fireballs are coming hot and fast down this hallway.
Yeah, I forgot I have to activate these things, so I'm still trying to work on that.
These
I
chest
fucking
of
hate this
drawers.
part.
No worries. Brian.
Yes.
How's that chat looking?
Chat's looking good.
Anything for Dom in
Yo,
the
what's
chat?
up?
Dom can see the chat,
I
folks.
can see the chat. I'm
If you
trying
wanna-
to. If you see me look over real quick, that's why.
If you want to ask him some
Trying
questions,
to
he
see
can
what's
get to
good
you.
in there.
Rocco, I
Maybe-
told
oh,
all
I
the
just have to do
folks.
this.
I told the folks at home that their merchandise from Black Friday should be arriving. We talked to a lot of people last week that were getting their stuff.
Yeah.
But new things are probably coming in the mail. Make sure you check your mailbox and your porch often. I keep hearing shit on every news, radio,
Robin season.
all kinds of shit about people stealing
Robin
packages.
Hood.
Robin season.
But they ain't giving to the poor like Robin Hood's supposed to do.
Guro Scanner wants to know, Dom, you hear that new Lil Tracy?
No, I have not heard new Little Tracy yet.
Where are they at?
Lil
fuck
Poopy's
is
still
Lil Poopy?
performing?
Is that the...
Lil Poopy? I mean, I
that the
listened to
kid?
their mixtape "Cocaine a Bad Word," but
Yeah.
I
I think his
haven't
parents
heard
went.
much after
I
that.
think they got in trouble for exposing him to substances.
Yeah, they said
Coke?
he was too poopy.
They said coke is a bad word, Lil Poopy.
Yeah, they said coke is a bad word, and we're calling CPS.
Turns out they were funded by the Pepsi products.
Oh.
It was a whole inside
Coke
job.
was a bad word.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Yeah, Lil B needs to stop retweeting thoughts, dude. For real.
Dude.
I love Lil B, but he's been posting
so many
tweets.
feet.
Yeah, I had to relax on that one.
Show feet. Yeah, you know.
Here you go. I found where to go.
NetAce says Lil B's entire fan base is thoughts.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh,
dude,
fuck.
and it's flying enemies, so you're fucking bouncing around in the air plan is fucked.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Ooh.
I remember this part of the game.
Yeah, these sword thing though, you can throw them and pretty much kill them right away.
Yeah.
Oh, just give them a toss.
Yeah, and they can kill other enemies too.
The thing I remember the most about getting stuck in this game was like a puzzle that was all gears of a clock like turning, and I had to keep going up these gears.
That sounds like Devil May Cry 3.
Oh, maybe that was fucking.
Yeah,
See,
I think getting them
Because
mixed
3
up.
took place in a tower.
3 and 4, I think, were both like I bought them, I started them, gave up like level 2. Damn.
Whoa. So for this
Using
game,
a lot of grabs, right?
Yeah, right?
like, to learn this kind of game, do you just like play it over and over and you just understand how how these enemies are after a while, or did you like go online, read shit, watch videos?
I actually have not watched like any videos of like high level play or anything. Like this is purely just like
Your own style.
self-discovery. Yeah, I mean there's probably better ways to do things, and this is how like I've just discovered on my own how to do them.
Yeah. I mean, obviously they work, so it's really interesting for me to like want to discover how you learn.
Yeah, and usually what I do with these games, because this and like Bayonetta, I like this genre so much that usually when I beat the game, I'll immediately just start another file on the next difficulty.
Yeah.
You're the only one I've ever heard of that like actually utilizes Dante Must Die modes and
yeah, those
high level and
I just like to see how far I can take it with these games because they're kind of like fighting games in the sense that you kind of level up a little bit.
Yeah.
The more you play them, and I feel like they're so tight that I never feel like they're like cheap, or there's like cheap kills or anything. So
Yeah.
I feel like my time is actually like worth something getting better at it,
Yeah.
Whereas like if you play like God of War on the highest difficulty, it's like okay, like what am I actually like doing?
Yeah.
And you just get hit once and you die.
I played it on the hardest difficulty, like the new one.
Oh really?
Yeah, for a little bit, and I kind of started to get it, but it took all of the fun out of the game. It made it really combat heavy and really tactical, which was cool.
There's that seal broken.
But it was like, it just wasn't fun anymore. And those games are supposed to kind of be a little slashy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like those games, like just the gameplay isn't tight enough to where it warrants playing at a higher difficulty. I feel like it'd just be really frustrating.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh.
But I feel like this game again is probably the best best vessel for this style of Devil May Cry out of all of the Devil May Cry games from that era. From
4?
like, yeah, like from all of those, I think this one's the best.
Well, right now this is the late. Well, DMC. People overlook that for it being so different, but yeah, I mean, in the core kind of series, this is the latest and greatest, really.
Yeah, it kind of.
No, I was just gonna say this is now really making me want to go pick this up, and now I'm thinking maybe I don't have this on PS3 at all, because what I was really thinking of, Dom, with those clocks and those gears, yeah, that must have been DMC3, and that might have been the last one I picked up.
It sounds like it, because that took place in a tower, and you kind of go up and down it a little bit.
And that was Virgil and Dante as well, right?
Virgil was really the main, kind of, not villain, but he was kind of the main story point of that game.
That might be the actual last Devil May Cry game I played, so it's probably about time I picked up 4.
Now, Virgil, they did, even though he has nothing to do with the story in this game, he is playable in this game.
Yeah, like, you can unlock him after you beat it once.
Yeah, how much? We have until, I think, 9 o'clock, right?
Oh, I mean, we usually go hour and a half, so we got about 15 minutes left. But
okay, because I want to show. I'm gonna actually quit out of this.
We can go long. Oh yeah, no worries.
Because I want to show some other characters.
Yeah, show off some new stuff.
So
I'll take a quick break. We've been teasing breaks, but I'll actually take one now. Brian.
Yes.
If you want to load up a Discord caller who's feeling lucky, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Hi, am I on the air? Yep. Fuck. Thanks.
Yeah.
Red from a broken peak. Cause of the sound dusty winds, hungry for dead things. Slaves masturbate to a single note.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. Didn't. Okay, is Kevin not proofreading the scripts we're getting on some of these songs? I mean,
I guess not.
Jesus.
I am so fucking pissed.
Let's jump right back in. Dominic, what have you
Yo.
chosen for us?
So I went a little ahead where you switch to Dante.
Yes.
In the game, so I just wanted to show a little bit of Dante, and then let me know when we have. I guess in a few minutes I'll just switch to Virgil really quick.
Show off a little of each, because they have different moves, different weapons.
Yeah, Dante is kind of like a higher pace, and Virgil is completely different.
Okay. More of a. Do they have different damages they do as well? Heavy hitting versus like a faster character?
About the same. Okay. But yeah, there's especially Virgil. He doesn't have guns.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's way different.
No juggling up in the air. You got to do it.
Well, he's got some other tricks up his sleeve. So yeah, we'll see.
Brian,
get this going here.
Who do you think wants to speak with us?
We got Max 3D Fender.
Hey, what's going on, Brian? Garrett, how you guys doing?
What's up, Max? Good to hear your voice.
Hey, not much. Just watch you guys hash and slack here, doing a good job.
Dom is holding it down for us, and we sure do thank him for coming on. Always a pleasure. We talked at game days. We were like, we got to make it happen, even though we're in the middle of Resident Evil Halloween hoedown. We rearranged. Brian, we're gonna.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. I mean, Devil May Cry is one of those series like I've heard about it, seen it, and just
look at all these enemies.
But I've never actually jumped on it. I've always been more of a Resident Evil guy.
Yeah, same here. I mean, I've definitely played way more Resident Evil than my experience with this franchise. But God, I loved the first one so much. I remember the replayability. That was kind of like new to me in a game where it had these other modes you could go back and do. And all the collecting in that, all the orb collecting and the grinding to get all the different weapons and stuff.
Well, real quick, I'm sure you probably already know this little factoid, but I think it was the guys who were trying to make Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Like yeah, you've heard that before, right? Isn't that crazy how like
we mentioned it
what
earlier?
you're
covered
playing
it, yeah.
is an offshoot of that?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
it's crazy.
Nuts.
Shit brazy.
I just wonder what carried over, like what was originally like meant for Resident Evil and what was
I know, 'cause
meant.
the enemy style, like this jester style of like pawn that you always
Oh, this
fight.
is sick. I love this.
Yeah.
These guys. Droidekas, Rocco.
Yeah, there you go.
This is sick. This is sick.
Oh.
Oh. Now he has a different sword here, right, Dom?
No, it's the same. I believe it's Rebellion. Is the name of the sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Rebellion.
Yeah. Okay. Dante flexing his big old.
This is supposed to be the
hammer.
first time you fight these monsters. That's
You've
why
already-
That's why they show them.
I've seen you handle. Oh, because you're supposed to be menaced by him.
Right.
I've seen you handle one. Now you got 3 at once.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And sword guys. And I can't grab in this one, but I do have guns, better guns. So.
Okay.
Whoa.
So
Looks
Max,
sexy.
Max, do you ever play any of the other franchises similar to this, like Bayonetta or?
You know what? It's been sitting in my Steam library for so long, but I own Onimusha 3.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I forgot about Capcom's
Game was fantastic.
Onimusha game. Is 3 the
You
one
know
with
what?
Jean Reno?
Yeah.
I enjoy the heck out of it. It's just, try to make, get the, trying to do it on a keyboard, you know what I mean? But it's so fun though, even regardless.
Yeah.
Dance class.
Man, dancing
Oh my
around,
God.
Bayonetta. You got who else in that? Oh, man, another one that they only made one of. I thought we were gonna get more of them, but Dante's Inferno.
Oh
Did they make
yeah.
Yeah, oh my
No,
gosh.
they made one. They made a PSP and the like console one.
I thought they made 2 for some reason, like 2 console ones, but
I wish. Dante's
Well, they
Inferno.
definitely had the ending set up for a sequel, so
It-
let's
it
hope
did.
one day.
The
Yeah.
ending, and you got full frontal nudity on Satan at the end of that game.
Yeah,
And
no.
they committed.
You guys see the devil's
My
pitchfork?
friend owned the game,
Dude.
and he said to me like, "Dude, this game is so awesome." And the ending, you see the devil's dick. And I'm like,
Yeah.
"What?"
See the devil's dick, son. And
wow.
Yeah.
I feel like that game came out at a time when there was 10,000 other games exactly like it, and I was just tired of that.
Yeah. I know only like Rocco and I played it. I don't know
I
anyone
really
else
liked
who
it.
did. You
I
liked
loved
it, Dom?
it. Yeah, I loved it.
Dante's Inferno.
I actually started
I
playing
enjoyed
it.
the shit out of that game.
It's
Yeah.
backwards compatible on Xbox One now, so I actually started
Yeah.
playing it the other night.
Oh,
Kinda
really?
like-
No shit.
Yeah.
That's sick.
I want to hit a Panzer Dragoon Orta again.
Yeah.
I would love to play all the Panzer Dragoon games, like.
I just got them all for Saturn. I have them all
really?
now. Yeah.
Oh, damn! Book off.
No, I guess kind of like that.
Well,
Oh, okay.
did Panzer Dragoon come up? What console did that come out on?
Originally
on-
Saturn.
Yeah, it was on Saturn, and then Orta came out on original Xbox.
Yep.
Well, there you go. Sega make you a Saturn classic and include Panzer Dragoon.
Yeah, like
When
they
do we
put
get
that on
that?
there.
When do we get a Saturn Classic?
That's never happening.
No. I saw there's like 5 different versions of the Genesis Classic that you've been able to get for 5 years.
Yeah, and they're
now.
all like the. I guess Sega is actually making one, but there's one that's already available.
Yeah, I was at Fry's
It's
last
like,
night.
What are you guys doing?
It was only $49, and it had like 100 or like 90 games or something on it. It
Yeah,
was
but
a
there is
crazy
an
big
actual
amount.
one coming out, and it got delayed to next year.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know what the hell they're doing.
I don't know.
Oh, God's
It's on
power
my
no longer
Amazon.
resides here.
I'm interested in all these classics and everything that's coming out. I mean, our homeboy Tommy Tallarico himself even heading up the Intellivision Classic.
Oh.
Or what is it called?
Yes.
The new Intellivision? But
yeah, I think they keep the same title.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, there's like classic everything. And the fact that they come in at kind of a discounted price, it's a cool option for people who want console gaming that necessarily don't want to buy like the latest and greatest
shit.
Xbox One or, PlayStation Pro costs like $400 or $500. Consoles aren't like $200-300 like they used to be, and even before that,
Oh my
100
god,
200.
this sucks. So
You're
I'm timed, and I'm in this cage
Just like
thing.
MMA, bro.
The Octagon,
Yeah, he's in the Octagon right now.
Octagon was really big in 2008.
Yeah.
It was. That's when Brock Lesnar went there and he fucking, in his 4th fight, won the UFC Heavyweight Championship.
Joe Rogan interviewed him at the end. It's great.
It's great.
But we're here interviewing you today, Max.
Yeah, no, well, I have nothing much else to say. I'm actually having the Discord chat group you guys have.
Yeah, how is it?
Oh my gosh. It's just like a jungle in there. Everyone just... we jump from topic to topic.
Oh, really?
It's all over. Non sequiturs all over the place, right?
Good.
Yeah. You got a good bunch of big dogs and PPS people here.
Oh,
so.
cool.
Great.
I check in on the Discord every now and then. I've got the app on my phone. And yeah, I see some good comments. I'll drop in and say hi sometimes.
It's a fun place to be.
You know what?
It is.
I'm going to tag out and let somebody else jump in on the fun, and it was a pleasure talking to you all.
Pleasure. Oh, we matrixed him.
Always try to matrix him. It was great to talk to you, too.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us. That was a lot of fun, Max 3D.
And Dante has cleared the room and ascended
World
to yet
Heavyweight
another
Champ.
level. Little B's ascending to the level of Base God. He's retweeting feet pictures while, you know, I'm asleep at night. Ooh. And you know what always fools me is I think, like, I want to expand that, but no, it's a fucking Instagram link, dummy.
Oh, you gotta...
Pervert. I get fucking stuck trying to expand and...
You gotta do this.
Hey guys.
No,
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I don't
this.
want to. No. Another force field has blocked Dominic's entrance.
Damn.
3 of these mosquitoes. Oh, it looks like 4 on 1. It's not a fair fight at all.
Mosquito. Oh, I can see that. No, they're like.
It's got like a mosquito stinger
that's
kind of.
a sight.
But it's like it's a fingernail.
It's a sight.
Yeah, show feet.
Oh, I'm down for that.
No one's asked us to show feet on the wheel. Thank God no one has spun and got to show feet so far. There's a lot of good stuff on the wheel.
A lot of good stuff on the wheel.
The classic prank call, of course.
Dr. Pascal says, Garrett, show feet on stream, please.
Well,
Where's
no,
Sean? Sean
he
was
would-
here earlier.
He would have to call in and get that on the wheel.
He would.
But beware, there is game ruined.
Is show feet on the wheel?
Yeah, oh yeah, twice.
Oh, it is.
Dude, you got fucking multiple opportunities.
Show 2 feet.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'll give you the corns.
There you go. Ooh,
Speaking of
bunions.
corns, you guys ever hear this one?
I hate mustard.
Ooh, lasers.
Hey, let's go. Let me tell you a little story about a little hoe. She's a tramp on a trampoline, bounces high and low. When she falls out there, she fell down below.
No.
No.
Oh my god, I almost had it.
Watch this shit, you hear what I said. Here we go, yeah, take this to the head. Motherfucker, I got shit on the
Tom, you got this, dude. It's like Resident Evil, the movie though, not the game. Now I know where they got that idea.
Alright, I'm gonna switch now to...
You doing a Virgil?
Yeah.
Virgil switch.
Nice.
So Dom's switching over to Virgil. Once again, make sure you follow our boy. At Lil Dom 911.
Lil Dom 911, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Vine 2, all that.
Are you on
it all.
TikTok? Derek showed us some new TikTok methods that I gotta get behind, man.
Gotta get it.
You gotta get on that.
I'm
I'm
into
on
it.
TikTok.
Yeah, it's
I have
definitely
nothing on there, but it's on there.
I love that song. TikTok, rock your butt, then the party don't stop. Late night,
Those are the
come
words.
and fight, I'ma see the city light. Yeah, I love that fucking song, dude.
Alright, let's see. Here we go.
Alright, back to Legendary Dark Knight mode. We
So,
got
I haven't. So Virgil's completely different. So I haven't gotten very far in this mode with him yet. I'm probably gonna die really easily, but I thought, you know,
Nah,
last
you got this.
few minutes here we run this.
I think that it's all in your head, Dom. You're coming off like a pro game. You're coming off like Terminator. Do you remember when?
So this is what he has for his gun.
What?
Oh wow! Oh shit!
Put on the Gucci belt.
There's like a fucking Ruby character.
He's got
that
the
does all this
Gucci
kind of
belt
shit.
on.
Fucking theater in the round or whatever
Look
it's
at
called.
that. Oh.
Knights of the Round? Is that what it's called?
Knights of the Round is well, that's a summon.
Yeah. Isn't it a bunch of swords?
I don't, no. Knights of the Round is all
It's
the
all
Knights of the
knights.
Round table come and take turns slashing up your opponent.
Oh, which one's the one where it's a bunch of swords? Is that like the 13 Blades?
13 Blades of Destiny? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
he does it in the Advent Children movie where he like gets all
Omnislash.
Oh yeah, there
yes.
you go. It looked like Omnislash. There you go.
Dude, we're limit breaking here. Oh, looks like
Yeah. Mind blow.
looks like it. I'm so mesmerized. I love just watching Dominic play.
It's so fucking cool.
Through this game.
I also feel like 90% of the time I look at any footage from Devil May Cry 4, it's in this part of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
this is a very common setting, right? Courtyard, fencing,
No,
mountain.
but this stage specifically, I feel like.
Oh,
is-
really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like a lot happens here.
It's a good
lot
spot.
of the game.
Oh yeah.
Dude, yeah, Virgil and adding Virgil in this game I thought was so cool.
A good choice from
Yeah,
the
so
developers.
how does he play differently? Because like you were saying, Nero could grab and Dante has better guns.
Yeah, so he can do that. He can put on the belt like I showed you. He can also put that belt around an enemy and just have them all circle on the enemy at once and just descend on the enemy at once.
Okay.
He's also got he does he have a double jump? I might not have unlocked it yet, but he does. I do not have a double jump with him right now.
Not yet, but
maybe you get one. He has a teleport.
Huh.
So he's kind of
Oh,
he's
nice.
got that. So he's just got what's his? Oh, he's got Devil Trigger. Yep.
totally different looking Devil Trigger too, unique to his character.
Yeah, which is his Devil Trigger is designed by the Persona artist.
Yeah, you can tell. It's like that
Yeah.
Shin Megami Tensei.
Shin Megami Tensei. Yeah, it's that same style.
So we talked about how you've been playing the Persona series for way back.
Yeah.
Have you ever played any of the other games like the Digital Devil Sagas?
Oh
and
my god, yeah.
all that?
Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2 are fantastic.
Okay, cool, dope. Because, like, I remember just following all PlayStation releases and seeing the names of those games and being intimidated by them and being like, I don't know what the fuck these are. I can't get into this. Like, that always...
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Wow. His name being attached, I don't know, like, always was like, oh, these must be, like, really cool Japanese games.
Oh, wait.
Oh, the Shin Megami Tensei?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a person?
It's like a Spike Lee joint. Yeah, Shin Megami
No, Shin Megami Tensei is the main umbrella of
That's what I
Persona
thought.
games.
Wait, it's not a dude's name like a Spike
No.
Lee joint?
No, it's not.
Oh,
You're
you're just fucking blowing my mind.
Shin in Japanese means like
What?
new.
It means in Japanese it's like true demon art.
Yeah.
True demon art.
or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, like Shin means like new or true or something like that.
I
It's
thought-
like in SNK, that's what the S stands
I
for.
thought Shin Megami Tensei was like fucking Swery or fucking Hideo Kojima, dude.
Yeah. Brother! No, dude, he's putting on Spike Lee joints. Like, do the right thing.
Well, fuck, dude, I guess.
Solid Dukem Nukem Snake. Thank you for that one. That was on him. Reminding me of Do the Right Thing.
Do the right thing.
It's such a good one. Is that the one where Wesley Snipes gets propositioned by?
You'll have to ask Frank.
I think you will. Hey, Daddy, let me suck your big.
What?
Do you guys not remember that?
I haven't
clip?
seen Do the Right Thing. I've never seen it.
I've never seen it.
Oh, dude, there's
seen. Did he do Heat?
there's a movie
Oh, I
with
know
Wesley
you're-
Snipes.
Oh, I know what you're talking
It became
about.
a meme where he's like, no.
Well, if it's a meme, then the chat will have us in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
Yeah, they'll get on it for me in a second here with that 7-second delay here. Loving it. You have to double check to see if low latency is still on.
Does
Because I
your-
know there were some switches on Twitch.
Does your sword power wear off after a while, Dom?
I thought this did, but
You're
it's
just
still going.
Yeah,
so-
maybe we glitched out. It sure does look fantastic.
Yeah, this game actually like it's
Oh, you
making
can
me
shoot 'em.
part of what I love about games being re-released now, like Devil May Cry, is that 10 years ago I was only starting to kind of like
Understand how to play them.
exactly.
Yeah.
So now I can go back and be like, oh,
Pay attention to the
this
tutorial.
isn't hard. Yeah.
Oh,
like,
it's telling me how to dodge. Oh,
playing
that's
no-
why I'm getting hit. I'm
Playing
not dodging.
Okami, I remember was a long game, but playing it again now, I'm like, this game is not nearly as difficult as I thought it was.
Right.
It's not. That game is so long
It's,
though.
yeah, I mean, it's like 40 hours, yeah?
It was. I think it was
Yeah.
longer than that.
Damn.
There's like. I feel like there's like 3 endings.
But fabulous, from what I hear up and down. That was one that I just moved the Wii version out of my Amazon wish list and put the PS4 version in. Because it's been there so long in this catalog of like, I feel like I should own this.
Yeah.
I have a fucking stack at home I already own I'm not getting to. And now, god damn it, Devil May Cry 4. I want this.
I'm sure if you wait,
I want this
it'll
in
be
my
cheap.
pile.
Shin Megami Tensei 4 and Apocalypse were both amazing
Dude,
games.
I might as well just wait because in another
I'm tripping
10
right
years
now.
there'll be whatever next console there is, and that'll have a fucking
I think
download
it's
that'll
gonna
be
be- I
even
don't know why
cheaper.
this-
Yeah, but
and
I mean,
it'll be in 4K by then. You know,
That's
who
right.
knows?
But I mean,
I forgot about that.
how much more? Can't you like overclock it? Like at some point, it just you don't see the difference if you just keep upping the res. If you put this
True.
in like 8K, does it really change?
We're not there yet, but you might be able to play this shit in a new type of VR that we're not even. Maybe the Mega 64 will become a console.
Maybe.
And
I think that's
you
what
will,
VR is.
You will put the helmet on
Again,
and play
we-
with Marcus.
Ahead of the curve.
Yeah, again. Again.
Gyro Scanner, real quick. We were talking about this before we started. Metroid Prime Trilogy needs a remake.
Yes. Well,
hey, at
there's
least
a lot of
re-release
buzz
on Switch.
Can we talk about this rumored, what is it, Norwegian listing? You guys know more about this, I think, than I do.
Yeah, Rocco, you were mentioning this Norwegian site might have like
I don't remember what
accidentally-
country it's from, Norwegian or Swedish. Or I don't know what it was, but
fucking Dutch.
But yeah, they posted the Metroid Prime trilogy on Switch, but then they were kind of like, we presume this to be announced. So it's like, did you make that up, or did you get that from somewhere? You know. So that's kind of the question. To me, it makes 100% sense to put that out first.
Yeah.
I would play those in a heartbeat.
Oh,
my
yeah.
god. I've been dying to play those lately. I just tweeted a week ago, where's Metroid Prime Trilogy on Switch? So you're all welcome that I willed it into existence.
There you go.
You primed the pump. Dominic, you're into a trilogy redo,
Oh,
redux?
absolutely.
You want that?
I love those games.
On the phone right now we have... Oh, go ahead, Brian.
Oh, I was just going to say...
Is he on hold? Oh, on the phone right now we have the CEO of the Dutch company who leaked this information. Is he on hold? Is he on hold still?
Yeah, let me patch him through here. We're getting him on the voice translate.
Can you hear me? Yeah, I just want to say, I want to go on record as saying that we did know that this was not supposed to be announced, but we went ahead anyway, and we put it on a website to drum up information, and everyone thinks it's coming, but no one knows the truth.
Brian, where can you track this call? Because this might be an illegal feed.
Yeah,
If
I
this-
think we got hacked there. I didn't pull anybody
This
in.
guy's, sir, you can't break street dates. You can't break information. I mean, you're as bad as these people out there playing Smash Brothers right now.
You'll never catch me. In Deutschland, we have all kinds of encryption.
Oh, you just gave it away in Deutschland. See, we thought he was Norwegian. This guy,
you bitch.
hang up on this German asshole. Get
Caught
him,
you, bitch.
Gotcha.
Get him out of here. Yeah, and again, what's up with everyone making me jealous? They're already playing Street Fighter, or not Street Fighter. Fucking back that up. They're playing Street Fighter.
Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers. Fuck.
Yeah, some fucking shops have broke street date. And
Well-
here I am being a good little boy, pre-ordering the game like you fucking asked me, Nintendo. Where's my god?
You're giving
GD
Nintendo
copy?
all your money direct feed to the source.
From my PayPal, direct from my bank account. Huh?
Dude, and they're playing early. But you know what?
Give
Hey,
me.
if you went out of your way to go to the mom and pop shop and get that, however you get it,
Oh yeah.
that's pretty fucking cool, yo.
I'm excited. Honestly, like jokes aside, tomorrow I'll be getting that Nintendo Switch Online expansion, getting those NES games for free every month.
Yeah.
Benefiting and reaping all the benefits of being a Nintendo subscriber. It's $20 a year. I keep thinking it's $20 a month. It's not.
No, wow,
$20 a year is nothing.
It's $20 a year.
That's so reasonable for
Nothing.
online like console gaming.
That's one of their indie games.
I wish it was
not that.
I wish it was more than NES games, but I will say, like, this month we got Lolo. I'm a Lolo fan, and we got what else? Wario's
Gaiden.
Woods and Ninja Gaiden.
Whoa, the original Ninja Gaiden?
Yeah.
Yo,
So I mean, that's cool. I want SNES to come, but
that'd be. Hey, you would hope that they just do that, right?
yeah. Hey, guys, I have a news update. I don't know. I know everyone here. I know you guys are a bunch of Bethesda nuts, and you guys are. Everyone here's playing Fallout 76.
I'm a big 76er, baby. I'm a big 76er.
Did you guys hear the latest update?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
I did. I heard all kinds of new features. Can you read them off?
Oh, yeah, you're talking about. Well, you're probably making a joke about the glitches in the game.
No, I'm talking. Those are features. Come on.
Yeah, those are great features.
Those are Bethesda features.
I'm not even talking about any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, this just came out. Somebody on Reddit posted a thread.
I heard about this.
Yeah, it said, Bethesda tech support sent me all of your information. I have. Their tech support was spitting out addresses and info and credit card numbers
for
and
help
everything
tickets.
to
If you
me
go to help
as help tickets. And all the help tickets are going to me. So clearly something is broken, but I can look at anyone's private data right now.
Oh, cool.
I'm letting Bethesda know this. I tweeted at them, so but just letting you know, I possess all that. Who knows who else does?
Oh, wow.
So yeah, Bethesda support has leaked out customer names, addresses, phone numbers, all that stuff. So look forward to that.
None of us here are actually playing Fallout 76.
Fuck no. Sorry. I meant no. I'm not currently.
Eric
Not at this
Badur,
time.
he was the only Fallout kind of fan. I know, Brian, you like Fallout.
Derek used to be really into
Derek,
it.
that's right, Derek.
But he kind of fell off. Like 4, he was kind of more the same to him.
Anybody
and
who
he
liked
didn't-
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither. And now with this debacle, it's just like, oh, good night, Irene.
Yeah.
Oofa. Do we want to take one last caller of the night? Dominic, you've showed off a ton of great Dante and Virgil stuff now.
And Nero. Yep.
And Nero from the beginning of the stream.
Yep.
Rocco, you've hit us with some wonderful musings from the candy shop, the factory.
What?
You were singing. You were
talking
singing
about?
Willy
The candy
Wonka
shop
when you
factory, Rocco.
when you
No,
came in here. You were fucking with me with that.
Factory?
I'll take you to the candy
Yeah,
shop.
50 Cent.
I'll go ahead and take you on the elevator. Go up, down, all around.
You can
Who we
have
got?
fizzy lifted drinks. How do you want it? You're gonna float up there, or are you gonna land down on it?
Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
You lose.
Oompa Loompas. Okay, let's go to the next level. Golden Goose, jam packed. Shattering like tea kettles.
There's no one.
All right.
Hold
let's
on,
get
hold on. You got to keep the stream going. I'm gonna freestyle next 20 minutes.
Yeah.
PSNBD, what's up?
How are you?
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Not much.
You
Just
are our
chilling,
final-
watching you guys and all that.
Okay, thank you for chilling. You are our final caller today.
Final call of the night.
Yeah.
You want me to sing you guys a song?
Oh, well, wow. Are we so blessed to be in the presence of a maestro?
A little bit, not too much.
Okay.
My voice can only do a few octaves here and there.
Sure.
I just wanted to touch base on a question real quick.
Oh, yeah, well, hit us with that question. That's
Go
what we're
ahead.
here for.
Well, I didn't really want to get too deep into it because I figured it might be a podcast question. Did you hear the news about Tumblr yesterday?
No, we talked
Yeah.
last week on the podcast a
Yeah.
little bit about Tumblr. Frank had some insight.
Yeah, I think we doomed it.
But
Yeah.
Because it ended the next day.
the next day, I heard that they took all porn down.
Yep.
They haven't done it yet. They're doing it the 17th, but they already had sort of restrictions in place, but they just figured why not set fire to the whole thing altogether.
So that's really, really gonna kill
It's
it.
over. I mean, I haven't been using it in months. Now I'm never going there again.
Well, I don't even go on there for adult content, but I
Is there
know
anyone
that.
jacking off to this right now?
But I know anybody still using that site has gotten their stuff flagged and taken down because of the algorithm.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is not working properly.
Yeah. Man.
So Mario will post their art there, and there's artwork of cats flying that that are getting taken down and like robots and stuff. It's like cool.
The algorithm is never the fucking answer.
No, algorithms always work. They really never fail.
They actually.
Andrew Douglas had his shit taken down.
Oh.
Algorithms work at like once they've been out for a while, but then once they've been out for a while, they quickly get like immediately nuked. Like somebody exploits them.
Hey.
It sucks, like, because when they do work, like, I think Amazon has a really good algorithm. I think their algorithm is really good. Apple Music, their curated content stuff for your mixes, I think is really good. So,
I'll say when it comes to censorship, that's always when an algorithm is fucked up and it's failing and is really damaging people who worked hard to get their stuff out there.
Yeah.
That's a bummer. Did you have stuff on Tumblr? Are you a creative?
I am a creator.
Are you my mutual?
I made the GIF set.
OMG,
I made that
guys.
GIF set that, what was it? The GIF set that had Paperboy in it from the Mega 64 skit.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm so fucking
And
pissed.
see, Kevin's upset too. You're an actual Mega 64 Internet Soldier contributor. You're my mutual. You're a fellow creative and an influencer, and you have great content. Did I use all of the top words?
I think so.
No, you didn't call his channel or his site a vertical.
Yeah, I'm digging your
I love what
vertical.
you're doing within your vertical, and that's what's really impressive.
Well, let's more importantly than that, let's talk more about activation. Because now that we have these systems in place, we need to worry about the activation, then further the engagement that we get from the fan base, the community. The community.
Abandon all hope.
Ye who enter here.
So I hope that answers your question there, PTS NBD 2K.
PTS NBD.
Thank you very much for a little bit of touch and base on that. I hope you guys get more into it on the podcast, though.
Well, I'm sure.
It was like a dagger to the chest for me, man. It really hurt.
After we covered it last week,
Nothing
I think
else to jack off to?
we'll follow up
I'm just
again.
wondering.
Yeah, true. You can watch this show. We got all kinds of good stuff for you.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention that this is my first time calling into the PPS.
Fantastic.
Fuck.
I've never called into it before.
Did you want to,
pretty great.
I normally you gotta ask for it, but I will remind you, since you are the last caller, and it's your first call, do you want to, spin that wheel?
Yeah,
I think I'll take a spin at it.
I think that's a fun idea. Maybe people who've never called into the PPS before.
Give them a first time.
It's like a first time at Fight Club. You gotta fight.
Okay. Oh, it's one of those kind of situations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trial by fire, or putting out fire with gasoline, as David Bowie once said.
So famously, here we go. And will you take your spin off the air, PTS NBD?
Here we go.
I win.
Got him! I'm 3 for 3 on Matrix. So what did we land on?
Yeah.
It landed on. My mic's in the way, but it did. It landed on story time.
Oh.
So Brian, you know what that means?
Yeah.
It's time to not play our commercial again. God effing damn it! We're supposed to do the skit.
Pervert.
Here we go.
Reflections of the past. Story time at last.
Brother, big dude. The fuck is the big?
That's the story time bumper, Rocco. Come on.
I didn't know I was Mike.
You're not ready for that? He's holding a handheld, Mike.
No, I don't know. Is this live? What is? I don't know.
Okay, PTS NBD 2K125. I don't know what was his name, Brian?
PSNBD.
Yeah, I was close. PTS NBD.
You had the essence of it.
Yeah,
It was the S and N that you missed up.
WNBC. Now he wants a story.
Yeah.
Give him a story.
I'll give him a fucking story.
Do you have one?
I do. I I was looking for a song too to back the story up with, and I didn't have it on my iPad here, but I think I might on my phone if I can search for a band called Built to Last. This is a local San Diego hardcore band. When I was in high school, man, I got into going to Soma Live down in Linda Vista then.
Oh, yeah.
And then a couple other venues, go see local punk bands. Blink-182 used to play Soma Live's side stage.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the fucking day.
I remember their goal was to sell out Soma.
That was like all they ever wanted.
That was all they ever wanted when they started, or at least that's what Frank says. But continue.
But I went to go see a band. Well, I got into hardcore music, and I went to go see a local band more than any other band. I went to see this band Built to Last, and great band out of San Diego, California. Put a couple albums out. You could probably, God, I don't know if you could even find that stuff online. I wanted to play some as we go out here, and as I'm looking, do I not have them on here? I so fucking don't. Because it's like hard to find their music, I don't even have it on my phone. I just have CDs at home. So
what's the song called?
Oh well. Anything. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna find it, man. But this is a story about Built to Last played a ton of shows back at the Shea Cafe, which was a little hole in the wall. Yeah, Dom, I think the last time I was there was with you to go see like Graf Orlok.
Oh yeah, probably.
And I felt old going there again because this is like back.
That's how I feel now.
Back in the '90s, the Shea Cafe had like hardcore matinee shows and like Friday night, Saturday night hardcore shows like all the time. It was on the UCSD campus, a little corner parking lot area, and you know. Built to Last had, or the hardcore scene in San Diego, the hardcore scene in general, was pretty big for what it was. A bunch of my friends went, and it was a very, like, positive, like, all-inclusive, very anti-racist, and anti-bigoted kind of organization. Like, hardcore music was all about, on top of, like, not all the bands, but there was a lot of like vegan, straight edge
gangs,
like well, gangs,
vegan, straight edge gangs,
vegan, straight edge, hardline gang activity. You know, real nasty guys. No, but that was maybe what Oprah said once on the news, which was fun to explain to my grandparents that I wasn't in a straight edge gang.
Oh my god!
But like, hardcore shows were this really like. I mean, it's almost comical. You listen to like hardcore singers get up on a stage and be like, "What's up, everybody? Thank you for coming out here. Want to give a reminder out to our brothers and sisters in the audience today." And it was like all this, anything you want to do, you could do in life. Don't let these fucking people get you down.
This is for my friends. This is for my brothers
out there. This is for my family, you know? Yeah. And it was all beat on your chest. Wear your athletic gear. I loved when the East Coast bands come down, dude. Saw Earth Crisis play with Madball like a ton.
Oh, I was there with you with that.
Oh, I went. I'm like even 10 years before that. We went to that Earth Crisis revival show.
Yeah. That was with Madball, wasn't it, or no?
They played with Madball again too. You're right.
I thought they did. Yeah, I thought it was Madball.
So, man, this Brian might be finding some actual stuff that got uploaded somewhere. Probably by one of the original band members. But anyway, one night here at the Shea Cafe, you know, it was the usual Built to Last set. Come on. They played a Grill Biscuits cover almost every encore, which was great. And, you know, it was all going like it always does in the matinee show. And the message was very positive. Everyone was having a good time. The band's playing, and all of a sudden, I see the fucking bassist, like, unstrap the guitar and pick it up over his head and, like, swing it at the audience. And all the instruments stop, drums go down, everyone kind of, like, turns around, and there is a full fucking wall of neo-Nazis.
I am so fucking dead.
With their fucking shirts off and swastika tattoos. And it's like 1999 era, like problematic neo-Nazi fucking douchebags with full shaved heads. I mean, there's dudes in this like standoff with the tattoo that Edward Norton has on his fucking pec. Like, it's apparently the hardcore scene ruffled a few tail feathers in the old fucking neo-Nazi boys scene, and these predecessors to the Proud Boys, I guess you could say, had a problem, so they came out to the Shea Cafe to like throw down.
Wow.
And all I remember was like music stopped, instruments started getting thrown, these guys started like both sides crashed on each other like a Braveheart style face off at the end where everyone just fucking comes rushing in.
Freedom.
I swear to God, it was like all the hardcore kids against all these fucking Peckerwoods, which crawled out of whatever like shithole in San Diego they came from. And everyone was fucking throwing down. There was pepper spray filling the air by this point too, because people pulled out, I mean, bloody noses. Someone had brass knuckles, so there's like bloody faces, bloody noses. These guys were just punching like girls in the face. Didn't care. Like, everything was mayhem. Everyone spilled out. Those like maybe 7-8 guys that showed up with maybe about maybe like, my memory is really fucking fuzzy because this was such a like traumatic event when it happened. But now thinking back, I can remember there being so overwhelmed and then it all flooding outside, and then these guys really getting their fucking asses kicked. Because some of these guys in the band really were older than all of us high schooler kids. But some of these fucking Nazis that showed up too were like huge adult men, you know, beating the shit out of women and other fucking high school kids in the audience.
Damn.
But these guys got so overwhelmed and bloodied and retreated out to the parking lot. This fight spilled out, and I remember everyone just kind of like, all right, show's over, let's fucking go home. The story kind of ends on a better, more uplifting beat, you know, like the next weekend or 2 weeks later, whenever the next Built to Last show came around, the audience like really pulled together. Everyone was fucking there. No one was, you know, rowdy. We were expecting like maybe some crazy shit to happen again, but everyone was kind of like super pumped and supportive, and they played their encore that was a different Gorilla Biscuit song that had a very strong anti-racist message, and that was like one of the best Built to Last shows I remember being at because of just all that crazy shit that went down the week or 2 weeks prior. So good triumphed over evil in the end, but it was always a crazy story that I like never have the place to tell, and I've had that written down in the storytime backlog forever. I mean, I could go even deeper into it. If I was prepared, I would have that cover song pulled up. But Brian, you might have found something to play us out with. What track is that?
I'm a little worried. I don't know if you can play this on the PBS, but it's Built to Last. It says it's I want to play it here, not in Microsoft. Built to Last, Built to Last.
That was the first album, yeah. Loyalty and Betrayal. Oh yeah, this is them. Just did a little bit of it. Yeah, I mean, this is like really taking me back. The Brotherhood crew, bro. Anyway, I'll get some more Built to Last. I'll have to rip some CDs, and we'll start playing some more hardcore back on the show. You can pop that down for now, Brian. Until then, Dominic, thank you so much again for coming on and playing Devil May Cry.
Thank you guys for having me. It's been fun.
You've taken us through this boss with both characters.
I just did it with Lady.
You
can play as Lady in this game.
Best girl.
Wow, she's got a rocket launcher or something.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
with a knife on it.
She's pretty badass.
What kind of rocket launcher you know got a Bayonetta on the front? And this ain't even Bayonetta.
That's right.
Rocco, any parting words?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I like to catch him off guard.
On your right.
I would say everyone watching, just don't forget what happened to the man who suddenly got everything he always wanted.
Talking about George Homeward
George
Bush.
Clooney.
She's talking about George
he lived
Bush.
happily ever after.
Did they bury that?
Come with me.
Did they bury that
and
motherfucker
you'll
yet?
see.
R.I.P. George.
Jumping
Did they bury that
in the
son of a bitch
waiting room
yet?
with everyone.
He's gone. He's buried.
I'll
Tell
take you to my
everyone.
candy factory. I'll let you lick my chocolate factory. Go ahead, girl. Come to my sanctuary.
Lemonade. Round that corner, fudge is made.
Don't you stop. Whoa! You could have gobstoppers. How do you want them? You gonna suck that thing down or you gonna lick up on them?
Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, LilDom911. You know what it is. And get hype for Smash Brothers.
Hype.
Multi-meal course gum. All right, let's go to the next level. Tastes like a turkey dinner with a fresh tea kettle. Got magic. I become a blueberry. I'm the fruit doctor. Got Oompa Loompas gonna shock on her.
Base God. Follow Base God. Send me all the pictures of your feet.
Busy lifting drinks, lift your ass up in the tunnel. You gotta burp, then you're gonna fall right down on them.
Follow Little Dom 911.
No. Yeah.
Respect.
Rest in peace, John McCain.
R.I.P. George.
George McCain, whatever.
R.I.P. George McCain. We miss you.
George Hush. We are thinking about you.
Thanks for checking the stream, guys. Good shit.